A very good afternoon, class. So, as you all know, we have already started with our secretarial practice, chapter number 11 of our portion, that is financial market. And I hope you all are going through and studying all the chapters because this is the second last chapter of your syllabus. So, as we have seen that there are many people like an individual, corporates, or government who have ample of money or ideal cash, and they are looking out to invest their money so that they can get returns for the same. They are called as investors. At the same time, there are many individual corporates and government waiting that someone will invest in their company or businesses and help them to overcome and expand and help out with their business activities. They are called as borrowers. And this meeting of the investors and borrowers is possible only because of financial market. So we have seen that financial market is a market wherein the financial instruments are traded between the investors and the borrowers. Then we saw there are two types of financial market, which is one for the long-term need, which is called as the capital market, and one is for the short-term need, that is called as the money market. And we have already started with the type A market, that is the money market. So the financial market is classified into two main types, that is money market and capital market. The money market has got the following 5 different segments or instruments, namely call money market, certificate of deposit market, treasury bill market, commercial bill market, and commercial paper market. So class will be continuing with this particular topic for the day, that is instruments in money market. So we'll be seeing what are the treasury bills, what are commercial papers, what are certificate of deposits, etc. But before we move forward, let's have a quick revision at the introduction of money market, which we have already finished in our previous lecture. So money market is a market wherein the lending and borrowing of the funds takes place for a very short period of time, which can be from 1 day to 1 year. The financial instruments which are traded in this market can be easily converted into cash by saving the time and value. The important market for fulfilling the very short and short-term financing needs of the companies, banks, institutions, and government. The market for financial assets, which are close substitutes for money, can be traded in the money market itself. Examples include commercial papers, treasury bills, etc. So as we saw in the features of money market, that there are various instruments which are traded in the money market. And as we saw in the diagram behind also, these are the different types which we'll be covering today, that is segments of money market. So as you can see again this picture, because we are going to start with all the types one by one. So here we go, pay attention. Now class, remember this slide when I was teaching you all in the previous lecture, I showed you the slide. The treasury bills, commercial paper, and certificate of deposits. So here we start with instruments of money market. The very first instrument is call money and notice money. Now class, before I start with this topic, if you all have gone through chapter 3, issue of shares, in that we saw the classification of share capital, right? In that there was two types of capital which we saw. That was called up shares and unpaid calls, correct? So call or calls paid up means when the business or company asks the investors to pay the money That is called as the call money. And that money which the business haven't asked yet. आपने shares खरीदे but you have not given the full money for the shares. The remaining part of your money is called as unpaid calls. Okay. So call money का मतलब we don't call. Correct? It's not ring करो या telephone करो या phone करो. No. Call money means when the company asks. When the company says कि हमें पैसा चाहिए अभी दे दो, that is called as call money. And when the company is not asking you to pay the money on the spot, पूरा का पूरा, that is called as unpaid calls. Okay. So call money and notice money market is an important segment of the money market in India. Under call money, the funds are lent or borrowed for very short periods. That is 1 day. खाली एक दिन की बात होती है लेना देना. Under notice money, the funds are lent or borrowed for periods between 2 days to 14 days. जो एक दिन का होता है that is called as call money and which varies between 2 days to 14 days. मतलब 2 हफ्ते तक जो valid रहता है लेन देन. That is called as the notice money. The funds have to be repaid within a specified time on the receipt of notice which is given by the lender. When one bank faces temporary shortage of cash, then another bank with surplus cash lends money to it. Hence, call or notice money market is also called as interbank call money market. So in your economics subject also you'll be covering this topic class as well as in your OCM when you will be studying related to functions of commercial bank. So you will have one option which is called as call loans. So call loans are loans which are given for a period of 1 to 14 days as we saw. So जो call money होता है it is for very short period, that is 1 day. And जो notice money होता है it is for 2 days to 14 days. So funds have to be repaid within a specified time. एक time period दिया होता है, उसी दिन उसी समय जितना पैसा लिया है उतना पैसा आपको लौटा देना है, या तो एक दिन में या तो within a period of 14 days. So I will clear with the first instrument of money market, that is call money and notice money. Moving forward with the next instrument of money market, let's have a look. What is it? As you all can see, financial market is a link between investors and borrowers. Treasury bills or T-bills. Now, this was another topic which I covered when I was covering the first chapter, Introduction to Corporate Finance. Those who have gone through that video, that time I had introduced you this concept. But if not, no worries. We'll be seeing this concept just now again. Treasury bills are short-term securities which are issued by RBI on behalf of Central Government of India to meet the government's short-term funds requirement. So basically over here, these are issued by RBI, जो अपना central bank है. And this is issued in order to fulfill the government का funding. अगर government को funds की ज़रूरत है, this is one way they can ask money from the public. The treasury bills have got 3 maturity periods, that is 91 days, 182 days, and 364 days. So as you can see, odd numbers are there. That means 3 महीना एक दिन. Then you have 180 days. So 180 days is of how many? 6 months and 2 days, I guess. है ना? And then you have 364. पूरा साल एक दिन का. These bills are sold to banks and individuals, firms hai, institutions hai, etc. It can be given to anybody. These bills are negotiable instruments and are freely transferable. The minimum value of T-bills is 25,000 rupees or in multiples of 25,000. So इसका start ही किससे होता है? 25,000 का एक bill. The minimum value T-bills बनते ही कैसे हैं? The minimum amount which it will start us from 25,000 rupees. These are issued at a discount and repaid at par. and hence they are also called as zero coupon bonds. इसका एक फायदा ये है, दे आर इशूड एट अ डिस्काउंट. मान लो जो 100 रुपए का वैल्यू है अगर इसका, सो कंपनी इज गिविंग यू एट 95 रुपीज. ठीक है, आपने 95 रुपीज में खरीदा, लेकिन आफ्टर द एक्सपायरी दैट इज 91 डेज या 182 डेज या 364 डेज आपको इंटरेस्ट जो मिलेगा, जो वैल्यू मिलेगी, इट विल बी गिवन टू यू ऑन फुल वैल्यू एट पार, इक्वल वैल्यू 100 रुपीज. ऐसा नहीं कि कम में खरीदा तो उस हिसाब से इंटरेस्ट लगेगा या वो. यस, आप बाय कम में खरीदोगे, बट व्हेन यू विल बी रीपेड इंटरेस्ट या फुल मनी, दैट टाइम इट विल बी गिवन इन फुल एट पार. जितने का वैल्यू था उतना, 100 है तो 100, 200 है तो 200, भले आपने 150 में खरीदा या 90 रुपए में खरीदा. Okay, so that is why they are called as zero coupon bonds, because they are issued at a discount. So you can have a look over here. Treasury bills or T-bills, which are money market instruments, are short-term debt instruments which are issued by the government of India and are presently issued in 3 tenors, as we saw: 91 days, 182 days and 364 days. They are also zero coupon securities and pay no interest. जितने में खरीदा उतना ही पैसा वापस मिलेगा, इंटरेस्ट कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. They are issued at a discount and redeemed at the face value of maturity. जैसे मैंने आपको एग्जांपल दिया, a 91 day treasury bill of ₹100 का face value may be issued at say 98.20 rupees. That is at a discount of say 1.80 rupees and would be redeemed at the face value of ₹100. The return to the investor is the difference between the maturity value or the face value, that is ₹100. तो जितने में आपने खरीदा और बाद में आपको जितना पैसा मिल रहा है, that is the difference the investor gets. That is the return for the investor. So that is treasury bills. One more example is a treasury bill can look like this. Government of India, this is premium price bond. Premium means more. So as you can see the line which is written, the President of India hereby promises to pay the sum at any Indian office of the Reserve Bank of India, pay the bearer, those who is owning this particular certificate, or any agency thereof conducting the government treasury business, or any treasury or sub-treasury in India, or at any post office authorized in this behalf, a sum of ₹110 only, on the expiry of period of 5 years from the date of sale hereof. So this is a maturity bill, treasury bill of 5 years they are telling. No other interest will be payable on the bond, but prices to be determined by lottery in the manner indicated on the reverse will be paid to the holders of prize winning bonds. This bond is issued subject to the provisions of Government of India, Ministry of Finance, notification number dated so and so. So you'll have the signature, place, number, sign, etc. So this is what is the type of treasury bills, short term, not for big term but for short term periods के लिए होता है, which will be easily converted into cash. So that is another type of instrument of money market. So I will clear with the two instruments. All right. So moving forward with the next third type of instrument of money market, let's have a look what it is called. Trade bills or commercial bills. Now we have already covered this topic when I was teaching you all trade credit. This year no questions will be asked on it, but if you go through the topic it's very important. दूसरा सिंपल एग्जांपल देती हूँ इसका आपको अकाउंट्स में. दिस ईयर यू आर हैविंग अ चैप्टर कॉल्ड एज बिल्स ऑफ एक्सचेंज. सो ट्रेड बिल्स और कमर्शियल बिल्स आर नथिंग बट बिल्स ऑफ एक्सचेंज. ड्रॉवर, ड्रॉई, पे. आप फॉर्मेट बनाना भी सीख रहे होंगे. A format of the bill of exchange will be asked for 5 marks in your board exam. So that bill is called as trade bill or commercial bill. So the bill of exchange, which is also called as trade bills, are negotiable instrument or bills drawn by a seller on the buyer for the value of the goods sold under credit sales. So that bill is basically made because it is on credit basis. They have short-term maturity period generally of 90 days, ज़्यादा नहीं, only 90 days, and can be easily transferred. If the seller wants immediate cash, he can go to the bank and discount the trade bills with the commercial banks. That is, sell it to banks for cash. When the trade bills are accepted by commercial banks, it is called as commercial bills. Banks can rediscount the bills any number of times till the maturity of the bill. So basically, a bill of exchange is nothing but a trade bill or commercial bill. So यहाँ पे दो पार्टी होती है, one is the drawer, one is the drawee. Drawer is the seller and drawee is the person who is buying goods on credit. So basically, as we saw that the term period is of 90 days. तो 90 days के लिए bill बनाया जा सकता है. But the drawee will be paying the drawer only after maturity. जब वो time expire हो जाएगा, mature हो जाएगा. But उसी दौरान if seller wants immediate cash, वो bill लेके कहाँ जा सकता है? He can go to commercial bank and get the bill discounted, जिसका entry और detailing आप accounts में detail में पढ़ोगे. That is called as discounting of the bill. So जब तक maturity date नहीं आती पास, the banks can rediscount and keep on rediscounting the bill any number of times till the maturity period. And जैसे ही maturity period आएगा, then at that particular time, the money which was given by the bank, उनको वापस repay करना पड़ेगा. So this is the third type of instrument of money market. So I hope you all are getting what are the different types of instruments which are traded in the money market. Moving on to the next instrument, the fourth one, CPs, commercial papers. Now, commercial paper is an unsecured promissory note which is issued by highly rated companies, all India financial institutions like SIDBI, Exim Bank, and primary dealers with a fixed maturity period which varies from 7 days to maximum 1 year. So ये जो commercial papers है, these are issued by specific organizations like All India Financial Institutions like SIDBI. SIDBI पता है ना, Small Industries and Development Bank of India. Last year in your OCM chapter you must have studied. Exim Bank, Export Import Bank. और जो भी highly rated companies है for a period of 7 days to 1 year. इनका minimum value ही 5 लाख से चालू होता है. As we saw treasury bills 25,000 से चालू होता है. In the same way, the CP का value starts with minimum 5 lakhs or in multiples of 5 lakh rupees. It is issued at a discount to the face value and are highly liquid as it gives better returns than the normal bank deposits. Individuals, bank, mutual funds, companies, etc. all invest in commercial papers. So basically ये बहुत high priced value होता है, लेकिन yes ये भी discount पे issue किया जाता है, but the returns which you get are normally high. Of course it will be because इसका starting ही आप देख रहे हैं, it starts from 5 lakh rupees, right? So any individual, bank, mutual funds, companies, etc. can invest in this particular type of instrument of money market. To give you example again, it is a type of a promissory note. जैसे check होता है, जैसे आपका bill of exchange होता है, वैसे ही commercial paper होते हैं. So as you can see, on demand we promise to pay at the Imperial Bank of India so and so to Mr. so and so or order for value received the sum of rupees 20,000 with interest therein from the date at the rate of 1.5% per annum. So this is again a kind of commercial paper का format. ऐसे भी हो सकते हैं commercial paper. Okay. So these are all promissory notes, but they are all traded for short term periods. ये ज़्यादा सालों के लिए नहीं चलते हैं. It is basically for short periods. Coming to the next instrument, CDs, Certificate of Deposits. Again, these are unsecured negotiable promissory notes which are usually issued by commercial banks and financial institutions. It is a receipt of funds deposited in a bank for a fixed period at a specified rate of interest. जैसे आप मान लो आपका एफडी हो गया, फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट, है ना? सो आप कमर्शियल बैंक के साथ एफडीआं खुलवाते हो तो आपको एक रिसीट मिलता है रिटर्न में. That is an example of certificate of deposit. It can be issued for a minimum value of rupees 1 lakh or in multiples of 1 lakh. जैसे आप एफडी में इन्वेस्ट करते हो वैसे ही there's different type of deposits which are called as CDs, which are issued by commercial bank or financial institution. Treasury bills होते 25,000 के. Now we saw commercial papers of 5 lakh. CD का minimum starts from 1 lakh or multiples of 1 lakh. They can be issued at a discount to the face value. They have a maturity period of minimum 7 days and maximum 1 year. Maximum maturity may be 3 years if the CDs are issued by financial institution. अगर बैंक्स के अलावा कोई फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन जैसे सिडबी हमने देखा था पीछे, है ना, other type of financial institutions, if they issue, then the maturity period can be 3 years. Again, CDs can be bought by any individuals, companies, etc. So are you all clear with this class? So one example is like this, negotiable certificate of deposit. Now this is National Bank of South Africa Limited, Barclays Bank. This certifies that there has been deposited with Barclays Bank the sum of rupees 1 lakh, that is 100,000, payable to the bearer of this certificate, जो भी उनका नाम रहेगा, 180 days after date hereon, together with the rate of interest 3.65% per annum. The amount of the deposit and interest will be repaid upon presentation of this particular certificate. So value at maturity दिख रहा है आपको, उस बंदे ने 1 लाख रुपए इन्वेस्ट किया, he will be getting 1,01,800 rupees. That is the maturity value. Similarly, it is a kind of similar looking like FD. जैसे आपका FD भी खत्म होता है, mature होता है, आप certificate दिखाओगे, receipt दिखाओगे. So either you can get the money back or you can renew it again. Correct? So वैसे this is a kind of certificate. FD का certificate भी आपको ऐसे ही मिलता होगा. So you can ask your parents if they have done any FD with the bank or something, they can show you how it looks. Okay. Then you can see another example like this. Bank of India, short deposit receipt 5 lakh only. Deposit rate आपको मिलेगा 7.25 after 5 years. Okay. जैसे कोई फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन ने इशू किया तो आफ्टर मैच्योरिटी विथ इंटरेस्ट यू विल गेट द मनी बैक. ओके, सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ डिपॉजिट्स. सो आई होप यू आर क्लियर विद द 4-5 टॉपिक्स विच वी सॉ. क्या क्या देखा हमने? कॉल मनी, नोटिस मनी, है ना. देन वी सॉ ट्रेड बिल्स और कमर्शियल बिल्स. देन वी सॉ कमर्शियल पेपर्स. Then we saw treasury bills and certificate of deposits. Moving forward with the next set of instruments, let's see what it is. What is in store for you? Government securities. The marketable debts issued by the government or by semi-government bodies which represent claims on the government is called as government securities. These securities are issued by agencies such as the central government or the state government, the local self-government, for example, municipalities. These securities are safe investment as payment of interest and repayment of principal amount are guaranteed by the government. So ऐसे कुछ securities होते हैं which are marketable debts which are issued by the government and which represent claims on the government. So you can invest in government schemes as an, I don't know, अभी ये valid होता है कि नहीं. You must have heard कि post office में भी आप saving account खोल सकते हो, right? Now this particular trend is reducing, but yes, ऐसे जो government related bodies होती हैं उसमें you can invest your money and डरने की बात नहीं, because As you must have seen, they have written the securities are safe investment because payment of interest and repayment of principal amount both are guaranteed by the government. So you can see that is an example of government securities में invest करना. Okay. Repo or repurchase agreement. Now, repo is an agreement where the seller of the security, that is one who needs the money, agrees to buy it back from the lender at a higher price on a future date. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है, बेसिकली रेपो रेट इज नथिंग बट एक एग्रीमेंट होता है बिटवीन द बायर एंड द सेलर, wherein the seller of the security, that is one who needs money, agrees to buy it back from the lender at a higher price on a future date. Usually the agreement is made between central bank and commercial bank. Repo rate is the rate at which the banks borrow from RBI and reverse repo rate is the rate at which RBI borrows from the bank. तो जब कमर्शियल बैंक्स को पैसे की जरूरत पड़ती है एंड व्हेन दे बाय और टेक लोन्स फ्रॉम आरबीआई, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज रेपो रेट. When RBI needs money and it goes to ask the छोटे छोटे commercial banks for that money, that is called as the reverse repo rate. समझा? तो RBI uses the repurchase agreement to control the money supply in the economy. These agreements are the most liquid of all money market investments, having maturity ranging from 24 hours to several months. So basically repo or repurchase agreement. तो यहाँ पे there is dealing between the banks itself. हमारा कोई लेना देना नहीं है. But yes, इस वजह से हम affect जरूर होते हैं. When in the market, RBI को लगता है कि पैसा बहुत ज्यादा है, बहुत पैसा easily available हो रहा है, then it can enter into the market and take extra money from all the commercial banks. That is called as the reverse repo rate. जब बैंक्स को लग रहा है कि पैसा नहीं है मार्केट में, उनको भी दिक्कत आ रही है, कंज्यूमर्स उनके पास आते, तो इट कैन नॉट गिव मच लोन्स टू द पीपल, टू द कस्टमर्स, वो नहीं हेल्प आउट कर पा रहे. एट दैट पर्टिकुलर टाइम द कमर्शियल बैंक्स टेक लोन्स फ्रॉम आरबीआई. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज रेपो रेट. सो इन दिस बेसिकली द बैंक्स आर इन्वॉल्व. तो आपने देखा यहाँ पे डायलॉग बोला गया है, आरबीआई यूजेस द रीपरचेज एग्रीमेंट to control the money supply in the economy. So when RBI feels कि पैसा बहुत freely available है मार्केट में, बहुत पैसा चल रहा है, आराम से किसी को भी लोन दिया जा रहा है, मिल रहा है, so that particular time it enters into the market and controls the money supply. So finally coming towards the last topic, that is money market mutual funds. A mutual fund which invests in money market instruments like call money, repos, treasury bills, commercial deposits, etc. is called as market money mutual funds. This type of mutual fund invests in debt instruments which mature in less than 1 year and low risk hota hai. Individuals and corporates are also allowed to invest in money market mutual funds. अब ये म्यूचुअल फंड्स क्या है, दिस वी आर गोना कवर इन द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक दैट विल बी कवरिंग इन आवर नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. सो अभी के लिए याद रखो, अ म्यूचुअल फंड जो इन्वेस्ट करता है कॉल मनी में, ट्रेजरी बिल्स में, रेपोस में, सीडीज दैट इज सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ डिपॉजिट्स में, उनको क्या बोला जाता है, मनी मार्केट म्यूचुअल फंड्स. Now this type of mutual funds invest generally for a period of less than 1 year because less risk होता है. म्यूचुअल फंड अभी के लिए इतना याद रखो, इट इज अ पूल, मतलब एक बास्केट है जिसमें मैंने 4-5 लोगों से पैसा जमा करके लिया. नाउ मैं वो पैसा अलग अलग सिक्योरिटीज में इन्वेस्ट करूंगी, मैं उनकी मैनेजर हूँ, फंड मैनेजर, ठीक है. सो आई टुक मनी फ्रॉम 4 to 5 ऑफ माई क्लाइंट्स, ठीक है, एक बास्केट में ले लिया मैंने. नाउ आई एम इन्वेस्टिंग देयर मनी इन डिफरेंट डिफरेंट सिक्योरिटी. कॉल मनी में डाला, शेयर्स में लगाया, ट्रेजरी बिल्स खरीदे, एंड आफ्टर सर्टेन टाइम आई विल गिव बैक रिटर्न्स टू देम. मतलब उन्होंने मेरे पे भरोसा करके पैसा दिया कि भाई वी डोंट नो कहाँ पे डाले, You as a fund manager, you put my money in the best investment you can, but I want good returns. ऐसा. So that is what is called as a mutual fund. So जिसका detailing हम next chapter में देखेंगे. So don't worry about that. So with this, the instruments of money market gets over here. I hope you all are very clear regarding all the instruments of money market. And yaad rakhna, these all instruments are traded for short period of time, not for a longer period of time. So coming to the next slide, do you all remember this particular slide, class? We have covered this particular slide in our previous lectures as well. रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया दिख रहा है, यहाँ पे आपको डिफरेंट डिफरेंट कमर्शियल बैंक्स दिख रहे हैं. दिस रिप्रेजेंट्स यूटीआई, यूनिट ट्रस्ट ऑफ इंडिया, म्यूचुअल फंड्स जैसा दिख रहा है, रिलायंस म्यूचुअल फंड, एचडीएफसी म्यूचुअल फंड. सो डू यू ऑल रिमेम्बर क्या थे ये सब, कहाँ पे पढ़े थे? There was a topic which we covered, features of money market, and उसमें ये लोग का इंट्रोडक्शन आया था. These all are called as participants of money market. So class, this is our topic for the next class, that is what are the different participants which are involved in money market, which all people can come and trade, lend and borrow in the money market. So till then class, I stop here for the day. I hope you all must be clear with the topic which I have taught. If not, please listen to the videos 2 to 3 times and try to understand. Still, if any doubt persists, please let me know in the comment section. And if you like the video, please do share across with all your friends as well. So thank you so much class for listening to me. I stop here for today.